Okay. Yerp. Had to do a long one. What's happening? It's Chris Hall here. As always, I need everybody within the sound of my voice to follow me on Instagram at Chris Hall ATL. You can also subscribe to my YouTube where this content lives. In my bio, a link is present. Click the link. That takes you to all my business endeavors. Click on the Chris Hall Show. That will ship you over to the YouTube. Subscribe. Also, click on the bell so you can be alerted when I drop some new content. This is Juice. Now, we've been gone for a minute. Now we back with the jump off. It's been an interesting week or so. I've missed y'all. Hope that you've missed me. But we're back like we never left. Decided to do this live today. I know you're like, damn, Chris, you got the button up on. You don't got no goddamn hat. What's going on? Well, today I wanted to talk about some things. Okay? Now, not sure whether you all know this or not, but at the top right-hand corner of my screen, there's a word that says live, right? I don't want to be facetious, but let's break down the word live. What does live show mean? What does live streaming mean? You want to know? Got the definition. Now, a live show. Hold on, where's my definition at? What's going on? There we go. A live show, the word live would be specifically to indicate that the show is being performed and broadcast at the same time. It would be written, spoken as two separate words as a live show. Now, a live stream is a one-way video broadcast where the audience will be able to visually see the streamer. The live streamer will also be able to see who is watching their live stream and have the ability to chat and interact with the audience, but the faces of the audience cannot be seen, right? I know you're like, Chris Hall, why in the hell are you telling us all of this? Because there are some people in the world who have no idea that when you go live, get this, it's live. I know a lot of you come in here and you see somebody talking, you just assume someone's just talking. I'm not sure if you have went live or not before, but when you go live, Instagram automatically records the content. I don't have to do anything. I don't have to screen record. I don't have to sneak record, nothing like that, right? Now there's something else called a reasonable expectation of privacy, right? Now when you come in the room, you leave your comments. When Instagram records it, and brings it back to me as a file, your comments aren't in there. Now, here's the caveat. When you join my live, you immediately give up that reasonable right of expectation of privacy because you join someone else's live stream. Once you join someone else's live stream, they can do whatever they want with it. They are not breaking any community guidelines. You came in at your own accord. Now, here's an example of when you should expect a reasonable expectation of privacy. So let's say I call you, right? Let's say I give you a phone call. I say, hey, what's up, girl? I'm smooth like that. What's up, girl? And we're having this long, drawn out conversation about some private things that you may not want released. Let's say I was secretly recording that conversation and then I redistributed it online for the world to see. That, my friend, is a breach of privacy because you had a reasonable expectation that this conversation was private. I've even had someone use a phrase that I've never heard of before. They said, I thought that this was a private live. Excuse me? A private live. Yes, a private live. Does that make any sense to y'all? That makes absolutely no sense to me. You're on a private live? That's like saying I'm in a free jail. Like, I don't understand. I'm in a wet desert. Like, the two don't mix. So, just to let everybody know, this is a show. I know it looks primitive. I don't have a production crew. I don't necessarily have an executive producer. I don't have this, elaborate intro with a song by I don't know, Cardi B or somebody. I don't have celebrity guests yet. But at the end of the day, this is a show and I'm producing content that will hopefully help people in the long run. So if you do come on the show, you know that this is a live broadcast and will be redistributed and it lives on YouTube. Okay? So, now that we've gotten that out the way, hopefully we don't have to revisit it, but ain't no telling. I want to know, why are women so secretive? You are the most private species I've ever met. Some of y'all work at the local Kroger or Publix and act like someone gives a damn about what you do. No one knows you. No one cares. You're a nobody. Hey, I'm a nobody. Nobody knows me. I'm just little old Chris Hall with a little old YouTube and a little old Instagram. Okay? I'm just on here talking just like everybody else you see floating across your Instagram. There we go. Technical difficulties. That's all. I don't understand why y'all so private. Is it because you all like to maybe say things that you don't want to be held accountable for later on? Is that it? Is that it? I don't know. You tell me. So, story time. Back on the dating app. You know I got my dating app series. Check out the YouTube. Remember, just click on the bio. Link is up in there. Go check my previous content about dating apps. I'm on a dating app talking to a young lady. We're having a great conversation. Everything is going fine. And you know my motto, 3 days, okay? 3 days to get from the app to texting to talking to FaceTime to meeting up in person. That is the formula. 3 days. It does not take that long to see somebody safely. We're not going to each other's houses. We're not doing it. We're meeting up in a public square, okay? Whether a bar, a restaurant, a outside park event, something very safe and suitable for a first date. It's not that serious, y'all. But some people make it that serious. Story time. Back to story. So we're talking, everything is good. I'm like, all right, we got past all the vital signs. What's your number? Maybe I can call you. We can set up a day. I love to take you out sometime. Pause. Now, whether y'all know it or not, when a man is taking you out, he is giving up his money, time, resources, availability. I mean, you name it. That's a lot that he's giving up. It's a lot. All you're doing, and mind you, I don't want to downplay what you do to get ready. I appreciate everything y'all do to get ready. But at the end of the day, all you did was get ready and slide. You just slid. All you did is slid. We're spending all the money, so what's the big deal? Be cooperative with us. I know you don't know me. I know you don't know this dude. I get that. But at least understand that this dude is preparing to spend money on you. Okay? I strongly doubt that you all are coming out with your wallets prepared to either pay for him or pay for your own meal. I know you're prepared for it, but you're not going to do it. It's not what you expect. You just don't. You don't expect to pay for the meal. So why don't you give us the courtesy and just be cooperative? So back to the story. So I asked her for her number, right? I said, all right, well, let me get your number. Maybe I can take you out sometime. This young lady tells me, giving my number out is exerting too much energy. It's too much energy to give your number. Now, I know you ladies enjoy the horoscopes, the sun, moon, stars, rocks, and all that other funny shit. That's fine. So y'all don't want to give any of your Zen, your chakra, whatever the hell that that goes through y'all minds. That's fine. But have some decency. Have some courtesy. Give me the number. I'm calling to take you somewhere. Now, I can see if I was on some BS and I'm just blowing up your phone just to blow it up with a bunch of WYDs. I didn't WYD you on the app. We had enlightening conversations for a day. Let's get your number and move on to the next step. This is a dating app, not a chat app. This isn't AOL. This isn't Instant Messenger. She said this gives too much energy. Next story time. Me and this young lady are talking. Now, this is the problem with some of the dating apps is that it takes a long time to talk to someone, which is why I have a 3-day rule. I don't want to be chatting with you for 5 days and haven't gone anywhere. You can message somebody at 7 o'clock in the morning. You don't get a reply until 7 o'clock in the evening. Then I reply or the guy replies the next day. Okay? This is just things that happen. This is how the dating app goes. No one wants to sit here and talk to somebody for 10 days. I don't have time. I got shit to do. I have shit to do. Let's get this over with. See if it works out. If not, go about your merry way. Sail off into the sunset, young lady. That's all. Why is my phone continuously to go? I got to figure out why is that doing that. I have no idea why. Messing up my story time. Anywho, we're talking for a minute. I mean, it's taking forever. I'm like, yo, look, I see that you're not really on here that much. Why don't you just give me your number, right? I would love to take you out sometime. This person tells me, hey, I don't give my number out until we've made concrete plans. Are men vending machines to y'all? To where y'all just press E4 and then a nigga pops out? Or some money or a date just pops out? Is that how easy we've made it to where you all have the demands that you all would like? You're not paying for anything. Where else can you go and make demands without having an expectation to pay for something? When I go to the store, I have an expectation for my groceries. I'm spending money on my groceries. I cannot come up there with a cart full of stuff and tell them what I want them to do with it when I had no expectation to pay for this. You only get expectations when you're paying for something. You're not paying for anything. So just sit back, relax, be cute, smile. I remember I put on my Instagram a few days ago, be men. Listen, fellas, hello. Hello. Beware of women who do not smile. I know that sounds silly. Trust me on this. I have experience. You hear me? I have experience. If a woman is not smiling, you even see on these shows, when these women come on with this with this face and pose in pictures like that, so serious, run, okay? Run. This person has one of the worst personalities that you probably could ever imagine, okay? They are very tainted, they're jaded, they're upset, they're triggered, super feminist, given all these shock words that have been polluting our community or the dating community for years, such as toxic masculinity. I don't want to be in a toxic relationship. Oh, I don't date Sagittariuses. I don't date Geminis. I'm not good with this. I'm not good with that. When's your birthday? I can't do that. Can't do this. Too fast. Too slow. What you touching for? Where we going? I don't eat that. I don't eat this. It's Tuesday. I ain't free to set. Come on, man. Come on. Look, I'm telling you, you can't make this up. Women who don't smile have a problem. Whenever a young lady FaceTimes me, you know what I usually see? A smile from ear to ear. This means, fellas, that this woman is happy to hear from you. These women who aren't smiling, they probably just expect to hear from you and could care less whether you're here or not. Fellas, don't get caught up in the simping, okay? Don't get caught up in that. I'm telling you, a smile goes a long way. Whenever I encounter a woman, even on my lives or any conversation that I have, usually if they come in with a smile, I know this is going to be a decent conversation. It's going to be a decent conversation. So why are y'all so private? I read some of y'all profiles. It is the most outlandish things I've ever seen. I mean, you all have these demands that are unruly. And mind you, I don't think y'all know. Let me get closer. I'm looking at your picture. I can see you. I can see you. You do know that, right? You are in no way, shape, or form. You're in no position. You are in no position to be making any type of demands. I mean, at all. You are in no, I'm looking at your profile. I'm looking at your profile. And I'm going to have a show. I would actually like to put this out there. I have my notes here. I have a show. I'm going to do a show because I don't want to say it. I don't want to say it because seemingly whenever I say it, it comes off as toxic, right? You don't want a man telling you these things. And I want to call the show Women Cannot Handle the Truth. There are 3 things that men actually look for that you all find so sensitive that we can't even tell you the truth about it. Do you know what those 3 things are? I'm going to touch on it a little bit. Your weight, the amount of kids you have, and how old you are. Remember back in the days, you can't ask a woman her age. Why not? It's how old you are. Do you know what how old you are means? It's the truth. How much you weigh. This is the truth. How many kids you have. This as well is the truth. This is why I always say that women can't handle the truth, and is why some men lie in certain occasions. Because the truth, sometimes you want to believe the truth. So this is the open invitation I'm giving. I am giving an open invitation. I would like someone to come on the show. Just DM me, hit me in the DM and say, Chris, I fit the criteria. So here's the criteria, right? A few things. I need you to be in shape. I need you to be between the ages of 25 and let's say 33, just about. You know what? Let's up it to 35, because if you don't have no kids and you're in shape, you're still in the realm. So I need you to be 25 to 35, no kids, and in shape. I want you to come on the show because I want to talk to you about these 3 things that seem to be trigger words for women. Because when it comes from me, and I'm talking to someone who either is an older age, overweight, or has kids, it comes off as, disrespectful or sensitive or something like that. So I would rather be talking one-on-one. We're going to turn the comments off. We're going to turn the comments off, or we can even have a private Zoom conversation, whichever. I just want to talk to you about these 3 things. I have some content that I would like to share with you, and I just want to highlight that. What's going on, Billy? Billy the Kid. Yes, I just want to highlight that because it is something that we men look at. And mind you, I have plenty of friends, and I'm in a group chat with like 20 of my friends. Okay. We also have little private conversations on the phone about some of these things. And I know you all would like to be a fly on the wall in these conversations. Okay? Because trust me, it's not the single conversations one-to-one that's the issue, or where you find not the issue per se, but where you find the meat and potatoes of what men and women want. It's the group chats. The private group chats is where you want to be. That is where you want to be, a fly on the wall, and you will really hear the truth of what we say. Why can't we tell you? Because you get offended. The last time I was on live, to why we had to take a slight little break, I was on live with a young lady who was reluctant just to tell me how many kids she had. You had them. Why are you so secretive about the kids that you pushed out of yourself and are currently feeding? Makes no sense. It didn't make any sense. You don't want to tell me your age. You feel a way about mentioning your weight, and I don't understand that. Men, like I always say, remember this? I do this in almost every video. Men are visual creatures. Mind you, you should be in shape for you. Don't be in shape for me. That's fine. I would prefer to step into a situation with a woman who is in shape already for her, not me. I don't have time to chisel all that off. That's not my job. Okay? That's not my job. So, what type of outcome do you want? What outcome do you want? Everybody knows that men are visual creatures, right? So if y'all are watching TV, you see the women that's on TV, and I get it. You don't want to necessarily compare yourself to the women on TV or the women on Instagram, but you know subconsciously that you compare yourself to the women that you see. These are the women that men like. Now, I can't get no Cardi B. I can't get no Meg Thee Stallion, but you better believe I would like someone with the frame, okay? You could be Meg the Pony or something. Cardi C. What's wrong with that? Oh, let me guess. You want me to love you for you, right? You want me to get to know you. You want me to fall in love with your personality. I'm sorry, your personality is within. How am I even supposed to get in your space if you're not physically attractive? I'm not saying these things to ruffle any feathers. I'm just telling you the truth. Which is why women can't handle the truth, because it's offensive to you. Picture this. Remember I was talking about Cardi B and all that stuff? There's a line in the song, and excuse me for being explicit. It says, broke niggas don't deserve no pussy. The girls in the back say, I know that's right. So, if I approached you and I have no money to take you out, no money to buy you anything, no money to barely even take care of myself, see? Are you gonna talk to me? Fuck no. No, you're not talking to me. You're not. And guess what? Due to the fact I have no money, you would not even be in my presence because I can do nothing for you. So juxtapose that to how men operate. Men operate by visual. So why can't we be as critical to you as you are to us? Right? Oh, you want a 6-figure nigga, right? Is that right? But we're supposed to have a 200. Like I said, we're going to save that for the next show. But the main reason for this is, why are y'all so secretive? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I'm going to tell the story. So, you're on the live show. You come on the live. I record it. I redistribute it, right? You have no problem saying whatever it is you want on this live without any accountability. You just say, man, I'm going to just say whatever. I rebroadcast it. Then you come to me and you say, oh, you clutch your pearls, right? I didn't know that this was going to be recorded. I had no idea. This says live. Live. I don't understand how you don't know that. How do you not know that? So let me get this straight. You want to come on my show, right? You want to come on my show, say whatever you want to say. Then when it's time for me to actually build my brand and keep this show going, because the car needs gas to go, okay? This is all gas that we put in the vehicle so we can continue moving. Y'all are coming with me. It's a big car. Y'all are coming with me. You can just come on and say, you know what? I said the F word. I don't want nobody finding me saying the F word. Take all that shit down. Have you lost your mind? Have you lost your mind? You must have lost your mind. Anyway, so that was what we were going through for the past week, but we are back. We have rebranded. Check out the YouTube. The YouTube has a slightly different look to it. It is legit. Mind you, the open seat is my random thoughts that I just throw out there and we just talk about, right? Here is one that I would like to talk about. I'm going to get in the booth and in the lab and actually do more. Let me put the mic out. When I get on the mic and get stupid, that's when we're going to do the recording. And those are more methodical videos to where I hone in with laser focus on a specific subject. Now, men, oh yes. I know ladies, you all are tired of me jumping on your back. Well, guess what, fellas? It's your turn. I want to talk about, are y'all men? Where is the level of femininity in your blood, fellas? There's the situations out here. John, what's happening? There's a situation out here that's running rampant. You know what it's called? Bitch assness. There are a lot of feminine men out here doing a lot of feminine shit. Men, are you in a relationship? You are? Good. Congratulations. Is your woman cheating? Clutched your pearls again. You didn't know women cheat, did you? Oh, yes. And we not even paying no attention. You know they use some of the same lies that we use. Oh, yes. You're not going to like this one. Oh, yes. So you're telling me as a single man, you got your girl, right? Your girl goes out in the streets. Your girl runs across me, bumps into me. Ma'am, did you just bump into a single real nigga? Yes, you did. Let's say I knocked down your old lady. Oh, you didn't think we do that? Oh, yes. Single niggas are put on earth to knock down your old lady to prove to you that she is for the streets. And I keep telling y'all, the streets want their property back. Possession is 9/10 of the law, but give them their shit back. It don't belong to you. So back to the scenario. I knock your chick down, right? Your chick is now texting me, doing all type of foolish shit she not supposed to be doing. Slipping. You know what I'm saying? Slacking on her, pimping. Your simp ass is going through this young lady's phone. First off, why you going through your old lady phone? If you gotta go through your old lady phone, sir, she's for the streets. The streets. The avenues, the roads, the boulevards, all that. Send her on her way, sir. What y'all don't understand is if every man, gay, single, or straight, and this is an actual statistic, if we all paired with somebody, right? If we all paired with somebody, at the end of the day, there'll be like 2 million of y'all still sitting around waiting for somebody. So men, listen, don't be so damn thirsty to keep these women around that's for the streets. There's more. You know how many single women I just know that are just out here fending for themselves, working 12-hour shifts and this, that, and the third. Would love to have a simp like you on their team. Leave her alone. She doesn't, listen. A simp is a trophy for a woman. You know that? A simp, she will tell all her friends all the simp shit that you're doing in the group chat. And they laughing at them. They like, girl, you crazy. They don't agree with what your girl doing, but they don't give a fuck. That's not they man. They just enjoying the show with their popcorn in the group chat as she play your stupid ass. You know that? So anyway, back to the scenario. So you telling me I hit your old lady, you going through her phone, right? I ask you a question. Who do you check at that point? You telling me that you grabbing her phone and talking to me? Me. Story time. I have a homeboy, and he told me this, but back in the day, I thought he was flipping crazy. I said, that's insane. He's married. He said, if anybody, any one of y'all, anyone in the streets, listen, if my wife is about to throw you some vagina and about to bust it open like a Pringles can, go and hit it. I said, bruh, what? Why would you want us to hit your old lady? It makes no sense. He said, go and hit it so I can confirm that she is for the streets. He wants to make sure without a shadow of a doubt, forget all that flirting stuff, the little, no. If she throwing it, go and hit it. I said, damn, why? She said, because I can confirm she's for the streets. I can pick it up and drop it off on Martin Luther King Boulevard. where they belong. That's where they belong, fellas. There's no reason for you to be hitting my line up for some odd reason, trying to find out my information, where I stay, and even going through the audacity of trying to pull up. Fellas, don't pull up on me. I'm no tough guy, but trust me, this is Georgia. Don't pull up on me, bro. Okay? Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that, man. Check your woman, please. Check her. Check her. There is no reason that you're coming into either my place of business, you calling me while I'm laid up with somebody else, you bothering me now that you having domestic issues in your house. What sense does that make? Women are causing you men to do some of the craziest things. Now, trust me, believe you me, vagina is good. I mean, it's damn good. I understand that. Some get more than others. Some get whipped by it, some don't. Some do the whipping. Okay? But they're having y'all do some wild stuff. Going back to something else I wanted to touch on, which is, I think this is more of a slang word, proxy violence. Have y'all heard of that word before? So proxy violence is when someone uses another person as means to inflict violence upon another. Right? That's right. Check it right out the goddamn door. Proxy violence, right? So proxy violence is something similar to when a woman is scorned by something, either by another man or by something else going on. You, the simp, who is trying to get in them draws or is already in them draws, you listen to her every word. She tells you somebody's bothering her or someone did this, or she could be capping, similar to me hitting your old lady. She may say, she may lie to you to get out of getting caught and saying that, man, this nigga keep hitting me up. I keep trying to, you know what I'm saying? He just bothering. What do? You get up and do something that could possibly end you up in prison. And if you come for me or some of my friends, you're going to end up in the upper room. So all over a lie that a woman told you. And here's a problem with proxy violence. With proxy violence, that woman takes a step back and is no longer held accountable for any of your actions. You think she's going to go to jail? She's not going to jail. That woman is not going to jail for you. The problem with proxy violence is that she is going to send this person out to go attack another person, and the two things are going to happen. One person is going to be dead and the other person is going to be in jail. So she killed two birds with one stone, and she gets to go about her miserable life working at Forever 21. Knowing that she didn't put one person in jail and another person's either injured or possibly dead because of some lie that she told. I tried a few nights ago to look up the statistic. I know it can't be found. I wanted to find out how many men are dead or in jail because of another woman. I really wanted to know that. I couldn't find it, but I'm sure it's a lot. I am sure it is a lot, and this happens so often. So often. I run into men. Story time. I have an associate out there somewhere who would tell women not to talk to me just 'cause. This is what we call dirty macking. You ever heard of that? It's a slang. Let me see if I can Google it for you. Making sexual advances towards a person when you're already involved in a relationship. Meanwhile, Kirby at the bar dirty macking on his chick. That's not the definition. There we go. Attempting to mac on another person's significant other by talking bad about them behind their back. If you've ever had a girlfriend, blah, 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 blah. Anywho, pretty much the definition of dirty macking is downing one person to big up yourself. That, my friend, is dirty macking. Like I told y'all, if we all paired up, man and woman, no matter whether they're gay or straight, whatever, if we all just paired up, there's still 2 million more women on earth. Fellas, there's no need for dirty macking. Dirty macking is exactly what it is. Filthy. It's dirty. Ugh. It's just, I'm sick just talking. It don't even sound right coming out my mouth. This is juice. It doesn't even sound right coming out of my mouth. There is no reason to dirty mac. No reason to dirty mac. This stuff is so silly. The over-feminization of men, especially in this day and age. I mean, think about it. Just look at our culture. I'm talking to you, black people. Our culture is pretty feminine. To be honest, it is pretty feminine. I mean, you turn on the TV, you turn on the music and stuff like. I remember back in the days, you had real men. What is wrong with being real men? I think society has made this whole toxic masculinity thing, meaning that if anyone is a man, period, you can throw toxic in front of anything and it becomes a problem. Why can't I be what I was intended to be? Why do I have to be dumbed down to a feminine level? Why I gotta turn down my masculinity to conform to whatever you want us to be? I turn on the TV. Guess what I see? Oh yes, Little Nas X. Oh yes. This young man came out with a hot song, I must say. It was very catchy, swept the world by storm with Old Town Road. Right? Swept the country by storm. It was kind of like rap meets country. I know Nelly did that already, but it's kind of like rap meets kind of country, and it's merged together. It was catchy, whatever. Then, after capturing the hearts of all the world, he then comes out, lets everyone know he's gay. Like I told you, I'm no homophobe. Homophobia is the fear of a homosexual. Sis, I'm not scared of you. So I don't know why people even call other people homophobic. That means I'm scared of a gay person. I am not. Then, due to the fact of the, large popularity that he acquired from Old Town Road, he then went out and came out with the song Montero, right? Came out with a song Montero. Now, I can't even really hear the lyrics because I watched the video. The video overpowers whatever the hell this dude is saying. This dude has braids like a girl with weave. He has, he's wearing women's clothing, strutting in heels, kissing, dancing on a pole, lap dance, giving a lap dance to a man. reverse cowgirl to a man. I remember back in my day, this was blasphemy. You wouldn't see stuff like this on TV. I mean, at all. Why am I, as a grown man, as I'm trying to scurry through YouTube, why do I have to see a man reverse cowgirl on another man? Do you know what being gay is? Being gay is a sexual preference. Highlight the word sexual. Now me, right? I'm a heterosexual man. Am I doing anything to prove that exactly? Anything? Nothing. Not doing a thing. I just walk around Earth as a heterosexual man without having to sing it on a mountaintop, if you will. I get it. He's a celebrity, so he's obviously in the limelight. But this just goes to show. So remember last year when they had the, was it last year or this year? Let me check. Hold on. Let me check. Okay, yeah, it was last year. Remember the Democratic National Convention? The Democratic National Convention, let me see what this dude's name was, man. I don't even know the guy's, oh, boom. Let me Google this dude. There he goes. The Democratic National Convention had this guy by the name of Billy Porter. If you know Billy Porter, he wears dresses, struts around, things like that, which, like I said, I'm cool. But like I said, this just adds to the feminization of man. And it makes a man who's masculine and steps into his masculinity, say it with me, toxic. To where you all forgot that this is how we've been since cavemen. Okay, we hit people over the freaking head with clubs and make fire. It's what men do. Historically, men don't strut around like women. I mean, listen, if I get canceled, so be it. I enjoyed my time. It was fun. I'll see y'all in the streets. I just got to say that. This is not a thing. Men are men. This is another genre. Okay, I'm not saying these people aren't males, but you can't bring that into this. It's not the same. It's really not the same. And I think things like this is what cause women and feminists to look at, I'm just going to say it, real men a certain way. You don't look at us the same. You look at us as something bad. And what's funny is that you praise people like him, Lil Nas X, and D Wade's son as being courageous. And this, that, and the third. You uplift them as you step on us. You don't want all this mass. Too much. Oh my goodness. Oh, you're so, all this toxic masculinity. Do you know what else I want to talk about, ladies and gentlemen? You really want to know? Remember, I was talking earlier about these trigger words that you all use. You use these trigger words. It's a word that I hear. I was talking to a friend of mine. I'm hoping to have her on the show very soon. We're in the talks behind the scene to get something special for y'all going. It's a word I've heard over the past few days entirely too many times. Narcissist. Did y'all just learn that word or something? I mean, I am so tired of that word. I'm sick and tired of y'all calling every man who did y'all wrong a narcissist. A narcissist, in a nutshell, is a person who has excessive interest in or admiration of themselves. That's it in a nutshell. There's different traits, like 7 to 9 traits of narcissism. I understand that. I'm not going to go all into it. That's going to take a while, and I need to do some more research on it. But just the bare basics. It's someone who's pretty much full of themselves, right? So I'll have women who, let's say, get cheated on. Big whoop. Get cheated on and call that person a narcissist. Ma'am, you're using the word all wrong. This man just got him some strange ass and came back home. How is he a narcissist? To be honest, it's gonna sting a little bit. Mind you, like I always tell y'all, I'm sorry, I don't date men, only date women. So my views are gonna be from a man dating a woman. And I'm gonna be honest, some of y'all are narcissists. You hold yourself to such a pedestal without any foundation. You're on this pedestal on popsicle sticks. I hope that I just made that up. Hope y'all get the reference. It's something being held on a pedestal with no foundation that's going to crumble once you find out what's under the ground in the foundation. That, my friend, is a real narcissist. Someone who only cares about themselves, who is full of themselves, who is, remember I talked about in the last show about overvaluing yourself. I think a lot of women need reevaluation. That goes into another subject that I want to talk about is, are you a good woman? Do you know, hold on. Do you know how many women I would speak to, whether in dating or in passing, who tell me that they're a good woman? They tell me all these traits that they have. Mind you, I ain't never seen it, but they tell all these good traits that they have and da-da-da and whoop-de-whoop, right? All these traits, right? And you know what? I sat back and I asked this one woman, she told me all these traits. I said, has anyone ever told you that? If I say I have a loving personality, right? But no one's ever confirmed. If that's the case, I have a beachfront property in Idaho I'd like to sell you. Oh no, I have it. I have it. Give me the money for it. I got it for sale. It's good price, $400,000. Cash offer. What you got to confirm it for? You can trust me, right? I asked her, has anyone confirmed it? I damn near seen her come out of her body. She was like, damn. No one's told me I've had a good personality. Y'all got to stop this, man. Y'all got to stop this. You know how many things I see of straight lies? I see out of shape women, this, that, and the third, chicks with no money telling us either how much money they have or how drop dead gorgeous they are. I mean, coming up with a Bible of demands and you got to follow it, or they tell us fellas, they're telling us to kick rocks. Really? Really? Are you a good woman? Has somebody told you this? I'm not talking about your little circle of single homegirls that assist you in being single. Oh, yes. Remember, like I've said, single women keep women single. Let's say it again, people. All right. I wish I had that. You know that little ball that used to be on Sesame Street? Single women keep women single. Okay? What are you in it for? You trying to stay single? Or are you trying to pair with somebody and leave them single women alone? The problem is, it'll be, let's say, a group of 4 single women, right? For some reason, you believe that maybe 4 of y'all are going to run into a group of 4 of me, and we all going to be, this ain't girlfriends. That's a TV show. It's not going to happen. I keep telling y'all. If it's 4 of y'all, right? A, B, C, and D. Right? Because, oh yes, I know you and your homegirls think that all y'all bad. Guess what? It's going to sting a little bit. You're not. And your friends know it. They know. Your friends know who looks good and who doesn't. You know how you could tell? Look at where they put your ugly ass in the picture. Look at where they put you. Further towards the end. You're never in the middle. Because that's the focal point. That's where you put the baddest one. In the middle. The other one goes over to the right or to the left. My photographers out there know. You don't want nothing unsightly in the middle of your picture. You don't. So your friends know, but instead, what do they tell you? Girl, it's all good. You look good. Damn, sis. What is that? That's lame brain. Ooh, shit. You killing them tonight, girl. Is them, that's the new kit, them the red bottom kitten heels? Oh, shit. Killing them. No, sis, no. Men are grading you when we go out there. Okay? We're grading you. And listen, you don't have to care about what we think. I get it. You have your own self-inflated depiction of yourself. Have at it. Have at it. But when it's just like when a producer or a writer or a songwriter, whatever, when you create a song, right? Or just like this, forget it. You know what? I'll make it about me because I'm not sensitive. If I come out with some content, mind you, I may replay it, I edit it, I put all the cool little, funny memes and things like that to add some spice to the content. I think is the funniest thing ever, right? I think it's great. I put it out into the world, into YouTube, and I get thumbs down. This is trash, Chris Hall. Thumbs down. What I'm gonna say? I'm giving it to the people. This is for you, not for me. So if you don't like it, I need to find out why. Go back to the drawing board and see how to make people like it. Because if you don't like what I'm putting out, if I'm an artist and you don't like what is that? If you don't like what I'm putting out, then what's the point of making music? I might as well make my shit private and just listen to it by myself as I cry and drink Riesling. Might as well. What's the point? What is the point exactly? We are grading you. So when you're out, back to the scenario, when you're out, we're going to grade you. We got A, B, C, and D. Now, D, what's up, Francie? D, if you were out by yourself, guess what letter you'd be at that time, at that point? A, you will be a man's only option. You will be the only option. So, ladies, if you're not getting the type of response you want from men, go out by yourself. Try that. Why are you hanging out with these 7s, 8s, and 9s? It is too much. I'm going for the 9. I don't care how I look. I could be the ugliest nigga in the world. I'm going for the 9 and working my way down. Aren't you? Well, let's put it on men. You got me, my 3 friends. All of us look the same. I make 200,000. The other person makes 90,000. Other person makes 50, and my other homeboy is unemployed. Who do you want to go after you? I'll wait. It's a little different when you put it in on your grading scale, isn't it? Oh, but we're not that sensitive. We know if I have no job, it's because of me. I'm not blaming somebody else or hereditary or something like that. What if I told you, oh, I don't have a job because my dad don't have a job. It's hereditary. My whole family broke, so I'm broke. This is why men don't think like that. We know that it is our fault that we don't have any money. As long as we're able-bodied individuals. Now, there's obviously nuances. Please don't come in here with the nuances, the one-offs. I speak in generality. So in general, if you're an able-bodied man with at least a high school diploma and you have no job, it is on you. And y'all don't give us no sympathy for not having no job. I mean, I don't know how, remember, no romance without finance? That's old school. That's old school. Y'all used to talk so bad about men and our transgressions, our shortcomings. You don't want no minute man. You don't want no scrubs. No romance without finance. Broke niggas don't deserve no pussy. I know that's right. I mean, you name it. I can't think of many songs that talk about y'all as negative as y'all talk about us. We don't care. We blowing y'all back out anyway. We blowing it out anyway. All these songs are trying. Wait, listen. I've blown somebody back out 2 scrubs before. Yeah, listen, we don't care. We don't care because we know it is our fault. We don't care. But whenever we grade y'all over those things that I told y'all about, weight, the amount of kids you have, and how old you are, it's a problem. You don't want to tell us your age. Why? It's just something that you've been indoctrinated into. It's pure indoctrination. There's nothing wrong with telling me your age. What's the big deal? What's the big deal? It's weird because it's like I can't talk about your weight, but the fitness and your trainers can. You go to your trainer because you need to be trained. Your weight needs to be trained. Your body needs to be trained. You need to get physically fit. They can tell you all the things. But whenever someone else tells you about it, it's a problem. You understand? I deal with fitness influencers all the time because of my business, which you should also, shameless plug, check out www.summerbodllc.com. You want to look sexy while you work out? You should. I do. You should. Ladies, go to www.summerbodllc.com for your fitness apparel needs. Free shipping over $50. Anyway, they can talk about it. I deal with these women are specimens, okay? They take care of their body. They eat specific foods. They know that they have to be healthy. Go ask fitness influencers, trainers, things like that. They are swatting men away with a human fly swatter. Okay? There are out of shape men banging down their door to try to take them out wherever. Okay? They are getting flown out. They're getting put up in hotels. They're living a lavish life of luxury. They're being taken out to fine restaurants. They're being treated like queens. Not to say you should treat women like shit, but if that's what you're giving, why do you expect to receive? I'm about to start preaching. I'm about to get somebody upset. What you put out there to men, you're telling them this is what you deserve. You deserve this appearance. You deserve this attitude. This is what you deserve. Story time. I met this one young lady on a dating app, and we went out on one date. And I believe she came by the house to chill and watch TV. This woman was so disagreeable. Now she was in shape. She was in shape. She looked just fine, but she was so disagreeable that it made my chest hurt. Man, you ever talk to a girl that made your chest hurt? I thought I had heartburn, but it was just her attitude was so shitty that I couldn't imagine. See, sometimes I'll be thinking it's just me. Sometimes I'll be like, okay, well, maybe I just don't have the tolerance for it. Maybe that's it. Maybe I don't have the tolerance for it. But nah, man, no. This person's attitude towards everything was so shitty. The reason I knew she was an extreme feminist, right? Let me tell you a telltale sign, gentlemen. Mind you, women have all the freedoms and liberties as a man in this day and age. I don't care what you tell me. There's some women I meet that make more money than me. I'm not ashamed to say it. I said some. So we're watching a movie, and in that movie, I believe that let's just say there was a woman in power. Let's say there was I think it was Sanaa Lathan, might have been the head detective or something like that. And this chick is wilding up. Oh yes, sis. I'm looking like you ain't never had a female manager or something. What's wrong with you? Why are you jumping for joy that there's a woman in a managerial position or a woman of a superior? What's wrong with that? What is wrong with that? This women empowerment movement is kind of clouding y'all mind and y'all judgments and y'all attitudes towards men. I mean, anything that I would say of any masculinity, she would disagree with it. Anything that put a man on top, she would have a problem with that. Is that not crazy? Yeah. And that's when I knew, above the other signs, that you know what? Even for a fit, because listen, men will put up with your shitty attitude if they could blow your back out. We don't care. Attitude is not attached to that. It's not attached to it. It's only physicality at that point. We will blow your back out with no problem. We don't care about your personality if that's what it is. But if we have to sit and put up with a personality and we're not blowing your back out, we're going to go ahead and bow out. We're going to go ahead and bow out because it's going to hurt. Whether you know it or not, men don't have to put up with your bullshit. Pardon my French. We don't have to. We don't. It is plenty of you single women out there. Listen, for all those who are out of town, all my fellas, I don't know if you've ever been to Atlanta, Georgia. Have you been there? Have you been to Wakanda? Have you visited the motherland? No? Everybody knows who follows me, who knows me. I'm out here. I go out, I do my thing. I rub shoulders with the masses. I'm among the movers and shakers in the streets. So I know what's going on, okay? I can see everything that's going on. I can do an analysis. I can do case studies, if you will, on what is really out here. And when I go out, I'm sorry, I don't see a big group of single men. I don't. I went out for my homeboy's birthday party. We went to Sweet Lounge, story time. We went to Sweet Lounge, and he had a party, right? He had a party. Let me count how many guys were there. Maybe 1, 2, maybe 4 guys, maybe 8 women. 8 women. There's a table of women over there twerking, a table in the back of women over here, 6 women at the bar. There are no men in this spot. So fellas, if you stay in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and you're listening to this and you're putting up with some bullshit, go on your job's website, right? Every job has a portal that you can go on and see if there's any opening positions in Atlanta, Georgia. If you're putting up with bullshit in Wichita, Kansas, because you feel like you have to put up with this chick because this is the baddest woman that you could acquire in your geographical area, go on, call your boss, say, hey, is there a hub in Atlanta I can transfer to, or can I work remote? You need to come to the motherland. Come on to Wakanda. You don't have to put up with that stuff. You don't, okay? You don't. You will never lose women chasing money or your purpose in life. You'll never lose it. You gotta understand, what I've noticed is the older I get, the younger the women get who are now attracted to me. Fellas, this is tidbits for you. I'm not even charging you for this. I'm about to. But right now, this is free. Okay? This is free game. The older you get, the younger women will be more attractive to you. They might even call you daddy. Get some gray hairs, they might call you zaddy. Trust me, fellas. It don't even matter how you look. Obviously, keep yourself presentable. Put yourself a nice, iron your shirt. Get you some nice shades or something. Doesn't have to. Get you a beard if you can grow it. If not, color it in. Hey, fuck it. They fooling us, so why not? Color you a nice beard in. Keep yourself groomed. If you have a receding hairline, go ahead and bald it up, bruh. It's cool. I get it. You see these dudes with dreads, you get a little upset. Swallow your pride. Get you them Andy clippers from goddamn Sally's and cut it off. Cut it off. Get you a decent watch, some fitted jeans, and some clean shoes. As long as you have money in your bank account, I'm going to be honest, gentlemen, you can get whoever you want. Because at the end of the day, that is what most women care about. The amount of money and resources that you have. I'm sorry, it's just the God honest truth. Obviously, you have to be a good person and but trust me on this. If you can't take a woman nowhere, they're not dealing with you. Or you're going to get a low-level woman. So that's why I was saying, to get you a higher value woman, you need to raise yourself up to that level. Okay? Because if not, She's not going to respect you. She's not. She's just not. I've dealt with it before in my younger years, trying to holler at some, highfalutin chick, high off the hog or something like that. She's not going to respect you. I stayed in my lane until I got to a certain level. And at that point, you can then have your pickings at that point. Okay? When a woman sees you moving around in the world, doing your thing, it's a thing of beauty, gentlemen. It is a thing of beauty. What you should do, you walk into these spaces as if you own the place. Walk into these spaces as if you own the place. Women can smell confidence and bitch assness a mile away. They're like bloodhounds. Is that bitch assness? They can smell it. They know by the way you walk, the spread of your legs as you strut in that joint. They know, okay. Especially, and you need, this is important. It's like basketball. You need a set amount of players with different type of skill sets on your team in order to win a championship. There is no person that won a championship all by themselves in a game of basketball. I'm talking about basketball. Football is an ultimate team sport, but I'm more talking about individuals in basketball. You need men on your team who mirror your image. You're only as strong as your weakest link. If you played, organized sports, that's one of the main things that they say. You're only as strong as your weakest link. So you need a cohesive group that all meshes together. And when you all step in the room, they're like, damn, I want me one of those. And guess what? Y'all not going to like this one either. They don't care whether you got a girlfriend or a wife or not. Most of them don't care. They don't care. They see you and they want a piece of what you got. Some women live by this motto. It's better to have, listen to this one, it's better to have a piece of man than no man at all. Girls enjoy telling their homegirl from time to time that they're going to see about a dude. Or I'm going to check this dude I'm talking to. I'm going to check my man. I see y'all later. They enjoy that. They enjoy that, man. So you gotta have a strong team to win a championship. Women will see when you walk in with your squad and your pants are sagging, you smell like weed. Ain't no wrong with weed. You don't want to smell like it all damn day. Your clothes are falling off you. The whole nine. No woman is gonna want. They're not gonna want that. They may deal with it, but they're not gonna be yearning to get you. Not at all. And let me ask you this, ladies. As you're out with all of your damn homegirls, when you see the dude you like, what you gonna do? Chris, what's happening? What are you gonna do exactly? When you see the guy that you like, right? This is something y'all seem to, I don't know if y'all got some type of tunnel vision or y'all are living in a parallel universe, but you know that a woman, you are attracted to this man, right? It's as if y'all think you're the only one attracted to him. I get it. You and your friends got different types. She likes dark-skinned guys. You like white guys. This other chick like Puerto Ricans. Listen, forget all that. When an attractive man of means walks in the room, you all want him. Let's stop playing all these. I like a guy that's this, that, do that. Listen, you all want him. What are you gonna do to get him? What are you gonna do? The rest of your 5 homegirls said the same thing. Oh, girl. Oh. You all said the same thing. So what are you gonna do? I'm gonna tell you what you're gonna do. Nothing. You're not gonna do anything. You're not gonna do a damn thing. You're gonna sit there because, let's be honest, you're probably the C in the group, kind of right in the middle. What is the A gonna do? The A is she might get up, she might flick her hair, she might give him an eye, she might stand at the bar where he's at. He's gonna smell that Chanel, that Bond number 9, that's unisex. That's a jewel. You heard that from me. What are you gonna do? You all have that homegirl on your squad that bags all the niggas. You have the homegirl on your squad that gets all the attention. That gets all the attention, and you sit there single, upset, 2 dogs, and you do yoga every now and again. So you can keep your zen. You gonna zen your ass right into the grave. You hear me? You are gonna zen your ass right into the grave. That's why I said women need a reevaluation of self. So you can put yourself in a specific grade of some sort. Okay? You ever took an aptitude test? An aptitude test puts you in a certain criteria of person. Okay, this person is here. We're going to put, this person needs to be a garbage man. This person needs to be in astrophysics. When you take the SATs, right? If I take the SATs and I score low, you take the SATs and score high. Who is going to get the full ride or admission into a school? First, you are, because you have a higher score than me. When you're in a beauty pageant, this is why I am imploring a woman between the age of 25 and 35 who's physically fit with no kids, please DM me. I would like to have you on the show. I want to have you on the show so we can just talk about these things. I have a homegirl who I have two of my female friends. One is actually in the industry to where she is judged on her looks and performance. So these things are not triggers for her. Age, weight, height, kids, things like that. They're not trigger words. She's not sensitive because she knows that she has to be the best that she could possibly be physically in order to stand out. People who are actors, actresses, dancers, models, things like that, they know these things. So they are not triggered. And to be honest, these women have their pick of the litter when it comes to men. Do you know that? I don't work in absolutes. So this means that if you're not a certain shape, size, age, or kid count, it doesn't mean that you're never going to find anyone. Somebody told me that's what it sounds like I'm doing. When I had the last show with the girl with kids, one person told me it sounded like I was downing or chastising a woman who had a certain amount of kids. Riddle me this. If a 35-year-old man who's worked all this time to put himself in position to be successful or working on his success, or just, let's say, just has a job or has a career he's in, he's making $85,000 a year, he's bought his first home already, and he gives back to the community, and he's also starting a business with 2 of his friends or something. He's just doing his thing, living his life. Why, pray tell, would he want to embark in a relationship with a 37-year-old woman with 3 kids? You tell me, ladies, what do you have to offer the man that I just highlighted when you have 3 kids that he's going to have to now take care of? He doesn't even have any kids of his own. This is just honest speaking. Just honest speaking. I'm only telling you this because just like the man, a man who's making $43,000 knows that there is no way he's going to be dating a supermodel. It's not happening at all. He knows this. But for some reason, when it comes to women, it's as if these things don't exist. You want someone to like you for you, and that's cool. Trust me. I would like to, listen, I care about your, us guys, we care about your personality. I want you to have a guy. I want you to be cooperative. I like you to be feminine. I want you to smile. I want you to be funny. I want you to laugh at my jokes. Of course. Of course. But ma'am, this ain't AOL. We ain't meet on instant messenger. This is not 1996 or 98? Yeah, 97, 98. It is not to where you would talk to somebody on an AOL chat room and then, remember you used to go in the AOL chat room? You used to put A backslash S backslash L, age, sex, location, and the girls would put their age, sex, location, and you would pick which one was the best fit for you. If you're in North Carolina, somebody puts her in North Carolina, they're 19 and they're a female, you at it. And y'all are talking. You never seen her, but y'all are just talking. This ain't that. And that ain't this. Jeezy boy. That's not how it goes in this day and age. We are in the technological age to where there are pictures, videos, profiles of you online. It is out there for everyone to see. So why does this not matter? Why does how you look not matter? I'm sorry. This is the first thing that I seen. It's the first thing that I seen. It's the first thing that men are visual. We want something pleasing. What y'all have to understand, men are very competitive as well. Story time. I have a core set of friends, right? Their wives are gorgeous. They're feminine. They enjoy sitting in their femininity. They're cooperative, well-spoken. They don't have any male friends. Message. So it is only right that I want to make sure, because these are my friends for life. I want to make sure that the person I find levels up to what my core group has. And it's not like I'm trying to keep up with the Joneses, but this is what I've grown up around. So this is obviously what I would be looking for. What's the problem with that? Your friends have men who are making good money, drive nice cars, dress nice, smell good. So you can't tell me that you're looking for the man who mops floors, who never even been to Saks Fifth, never even been to Neiman Marcus, doesn't have a passport, has no idea where even to get one. You don't want that, right? So why are we wrong for wanting what we want? Let me guess, we toxic, right? We're I heard this before. We're shallow, superficial. Shallow means you have no substance. I've got substance. We've got substance. Just because we care about how you look doesn't mean that we have no substance. It doesn't mean we're shallow. No. It means we're smart. It means we're smart. And I am definitely looking forward to that episode about women in the truth, and I want you all to look forward to that. Like I said, DM me if you feel like you fit the criteria. I'm going to say this periodically because obviously people jump in back and forth. This is obviously going to be redistributed and put on YouTube, but between the age of 25, 35, no kids, in shape, I would like to talk to you. Want to talk to you about these things that I think are important to see what your take is on it. Now, I get it. There are some women who are still sensitive about it, even if you aren't in that category. I've watched some shows to where women have come on who look drop dead gorgeous, talking about why are we judging women for how they look and da 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 and blah 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 and da da da. What y'all have to realize is men are going to be men. There is nothing you can do to change that. So if you're getting into a relationship trying to change a man, trying to make him into something he's not, ma'am, you're a freaking idiot. You're a freaking idiot and you're wasting your time. A man is going to always be a man. If that's what you came across, a man. If you came across a beta man, man living on the down low, little suspect, this, that, and the third, then shit, have at it. Build a bear. Go ahead. Have at it. But when you meet a man's man, it's just not happening. It's just not happening. Moving forward, as I close, we're going to be doing these live shows every Wednesday consistently. This will be every Wednesday. We will have an open forum. If you do want to come on the show, you can send me an invite on the chat. Follow me. I believe you got to follow me in order to get on the Instagram. Follow me. You can get on the show at any point in time. We can talk about it. Be respectful. I'll respect you. You respect me. Please do not come on my show if you don't want to be seen. It doesn't make any sense. Sorry, I had to rant at the beginning. I'm at a rant at the end. You just got to sit for it as I close. Do not come on my platform. I don't know if you noticed, this is mine. Do not come on my platform if you do not want to be seen. That doesn't make any sense. That is the most idiotic, selfish, narcissistic thing that you could possibly do, to come on to another person's place of business and try to run stuff. Try not to curse as much. Don't come on here, okay? These is open conversations that need to be had. I'm not here to down anybody. I'm not here to disrespect anybody. If you cannot handle the truth and how men think and how we talk and how we operate, that just goes to show you that you don't know men. Whose fault is that's not my fault. It's not my fault that you haven't ran into men that told you the truth. The biggest problem is, one of the biggest problems that I run into, and men, I'm talking to you, is that we don't talk to women like this. You know how many women who say things, I challenge them on it, and they act like I just backhand slapped them? Because they're not even used to men telling them the truth about anything. This is where you get the term men lie for no reason. We're lying most of the time, not all the time, don't kill me, because we know you can't handle the truth. You have sex with us. You ask us, how was it? If it wasn't good, what you expect us to say? Let's be honest. We're going to lie. We're going to lie because people in general, women mainly, are just too sensitive about anything that's the truth about them. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. And I'm seeing this time and time and time again. That when I run it, and it's men, it's our fault. That's why I'm going to be doing more videos to where I'm talking to men. I'm talking to men. I'm going to have men on the live broadcast, and we're going to have a conversation. What are you telling women exactly? What are you telling them? Because when they get to me, it's as if they've never heard these things. It's as if I'm speaking another language. And I just could never understand this. I'm like, damn, just like I said earlier with the whole, I'm a good woman thing. Who's told you that? That's like me telling someone that I'm a beast in bed and I'm a virgin. A beast in bed and telling people I'm husband material. Who has told me that? Who? Have you got any confirmation? Do you know when you go for a job, that little spot that says references? This spot is made for all that bull stuff you said prior. There's some people who can verify it right here. You are bringing yourself into this situation, and to me, I need to see your resume. Let's see it. Okay. All right. You can't cook. No, can't cook. Nope. Overweight. No. Good. Okay. Been single for 10 years. 10 years, huh? All right. 4 kids. 4? 3 baby daddies. 3. Okay. You want a man that's making $200,000? That's odd. References. Ma'am, you're missing the references. You're missing the references. No one can confirm the things that you're talking about. Not a soul. So when you tell us, hey, I'm this, I'm that, especially the cooking part, do you know? This gonna hurt. Ladies, do y'all know how many women are walking on God's green earth that cannot cook? Y'all have gotten so modernized that y'all Uber Eats is more descriptive than your cookbook. Oh shit. Fellas, before you wipe a chick up, look at her Postmates receipts. They're not even going out to get the food no more. They've gotten so modernized that they ain't even going out to get the food. They're getting the food delivered to them. Okay? It is so few and far in between that I meet a woman that can cook. It's disgusting. Ladies, if a man runs across you and he can cook better than you, we got a problem. Mind you, I can cook. most men can at least cook to survive. Okay? We can at least cook to survive. You have other men who can follow directions and cook that way. Okay? It's not hard to follow directions. Okay? Ladies, if you can't cook, that's fine. But if you meet a man, I get it. You all are now scrambling. You're trying to print some recipes off allrecipes.com. You're trying to ask your mama, hey, how you cook them greens again? Is it you put the vinegar in first? It's like you're scrambling. You're scrambling once you meet a man. And let me tell you from experience, fellas, this is what happens. When you run across a woman who can't cook regularly and she wants to cook for you, when you get there, this is what she's going to tell you. Let me know if it tastes good or not. I usually don't. Fellas, when a woman can cook, she's not going to open her mouth and ask you what you think about it. She know it's good. She know it's good. She's just waiting for you to say, You cut these yams from scratch? Hold on. This ain't Jiffy made, is it? This cornbread. This you made some scratch. Okay. I like this. All right. I know you ladies like to eat. I get that. But y'all like to be taken out to eat. Men like home cooked meals. But look, that's it for my rant. Like I said, I was closing. Remember, if you fit the description, this is a special show I would like to have. Ladies, ages 25 to 35. If you're physically fit or you think you're physically fit, I'll let you know. Physically fit, no kids. I would like to have a conversation with you, and I would like some of your input about some of the things that men look for, because I want to get someone on the panel who at least fits the criteria so it won't be as personal to you, because these things are very sensitive. And from experience, I'm trying to revamp the show a little bit to where people don't got their panties in a bunch. I want to talk to you about these things. These are serious things. I've done research. I have some talking points I would like to share with you. Please DM me. Follow me at Chris Hall ATL on Instagram. Hit the link in my bio. It's late. Hit the link in my bio. Go and click on the Chris Hall Show. This is the Chris Hall Show that you're currently watching. I know it seems a little primitive, but this is a show, okay? And money put behind this. Good grief, man. Well, yeah, if you fit the description, 25 to 35, physically fit, no kids, DM me at Chris Hall ATL, at Chris Hall ATL. Click the link in the bio. Click on the Chris Hall Show. That's going to take you to the YouTube where this content lives. Subscribe to the channel. Watch some of my videos, whether you like it or dislike it, doesn't matter. Throw a comment on there. Hit me up and tell you how you feel. I don't bite. Listen, I talk to everybody. Everyone knows that. I will have a 2-hour conversation with a stranger. No problems. Hit me up. Also, hit the bell so you're notified when this content drops. Love y'all. Peace.